Me and Maddie about to get outside and go to the mall. That's what I'm wearing. The full outfit is Zara. Ain't that cute? I think this tank top was like $25. I got it when we were in Florida. And then these are the jeans that I'm wearing. I don't know if y'all can see it from there. They're kind of like mom jeans. Very comfortable. A little bag. And I ain't recurled my hair. My battery finna die. It's just, you get what you get. You can't get your feelings. So yeah, I'll talk to y'all when we get in the car. So I have 2 returns that I need to make when we go in here. Just made it to Lennox. Hey girl. Now I cut this hair off my head to stop wearing a ponytail, and here we are. Okay, it was, in my defense, the weather is not doing what it needs to do, and it didn't make sense for me to put heat on my hair just for it to right back up. Anyways, I feel good today. I'm genuinely happy. I've been sad all week. I think it's my body's natural response to it coming up on like Mother's Day, and then it's also coming up on the anniversary of my dad's death, and I normally just get unconsciously sad around this time. Anyhow, we're gonna focus on the fact that we're feeling great this week, and we're gonna be doing like a lot of house projects. That's so cute. Where you and your dog going? She's the only person in this house that likes dogs outside of my husband. The rest of us, terrified. But like I was saying, we're supposed to be doing house projects this weekend, which is why I'm also happy. And also randomly, I was just like, my head, let me step back because it's giving a lot. Is it focused on me? But yeah, this is the first day where I was just like, what does HomeGoods have? Because I haven't been. When I tell y'all, I don't clean, I don't organize, I don't decorate, I don't do anything that used to make me happy. And today, it was just like, I was telling my husband, I was like, we should do this and this and this and this. This weekend, we're gonna focus on the basement, we're gonna focus on our deck, we're gonna focus on the outside. We're gonna get things done. Now that we're out of the trenches.
Cut the grass.
You're gonna cut the grass? Now that we're out of the trenches of like, what do you call that thing? What do you call it?
A dog.
Yeah, a dog. The competition. That's the last time I really vlogged. Well, the video started off, the vlog started off with me being in Tampa. I didn't really vlog like that. It was cool staying in downtown Tampa. I got a little bit of footage, and then we got back home and I'm like, hey, we're going to the mall.
Dog carrier.
Yeah, it's a dog carrier. And then I barely vlogged when we went to the mall. And then baby, the mood was like this for the rest of the week, so I didn't come back and talk to y'all. But here I am. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's the end of the week and the last day. So what you gonna do, baby? What you gonna do? I know y'all see that ponytail back there. Don't play with it. Anyways, that's all I was coming to tell y'all. Janae's happy. So we're at Home Depot, and I was looking at this because I still need to get a ceiling fan for Maddie's room, but I don't like their price. But this is the cutest one I have in here. All the rest of these look outdated. Now we're trying to find some plants for the outside. I'm gonna name one of them my mama's first name and then her middle name. This is pretty. And this. I need something that I can keep alive. I like this. I also like this. What is this called? Oh, this is a house plant, y'all. I think I'm in the wrong section. As much as I love these flowers, I cannot do frogs this year, y'all. This one's,
that's good.
yeah, for 65. That one right there is pretty too.
The one sitting up.
And this one. Girl, so we just went to HomeGoods real quick. I was so annoyed. My whole point in going in there was to look for coffee mugs, and they ain't had none. They was all trash. Not to mention when I was trying to look, this grown man farted, and I could tell it was him because it you know how it be attached to your scent. I don't know what his scent is, but he was kind of like lingering in the hallway in the aisles while his girl was looking at. I'm assuming it's a girl that was together. I said, you can't walk away from it. It's following you. And it was in my system. You know how somebody, it's when you trying to take your inhale. It got me. So I had to take a detour and go around the whole store. But I showed y'all a little bit of stuff I seen in there. I don't know. I was like, yeah, haven't been missing much at HomeGoods. I mean, you know, I probably did, but I won't know. So I did get some, what do you call these things? Some wrapping paper. Kenzie and Bean's birthdays are coming up. Their birthdays are a day apart. I don't know how that happened. But, well. Anyways, I also found some pistachio syrup that's not fat-free. I feel like not fat-free, sugar-free. I feel like the sugar-free ones be tasting like the aspartame. And is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. But, yeah. And we ran out of simple syrup and we were like, dang. Anyways, y'all, I feel like I'm just talking for no reason. I don't know. I'm irritated. Bye. This one beside me looking like, why is she sitting in her car talking to a Camaro? Anyways, I just pulled up to Publix. Number one, I needed to get the stuff to cook Sunday dinner. We was talking about it yesterday and I was like, some pintos and cornbread, some greens and cornbread, probably baked chicken, rice, some sweet potatoes. I want me a soulful plate. So that, and then I need to get some flowers because I have this campaign that I need to shoot for Philosophy. This one is their fragrance, and I just want to get like cute spring clips. I also have this bag that's going to be part of it, but I need to get some hopefully tulips that I can put down in here to like make it summery and everything that I need it to be. And then I also just need flowers at the house because I don't have any. And well, Abby actually sent me this very beautiful bouquet, which was such a sweet surprise, but unfortunately they're starting to wilter away. I don't know what the word is. So yeah, that's why I'm here at the grocery store. It is 9:18 in the morning. We did get a lot of progress done on the basement last night. My husband has to go to Sherwin-Williams to get more of the white paint to finish painting the ceiling. The goal is to finish it today. We should be finished by, in my mind, we should be finished by midday. What is this doing? Anyways, let's go. Did I mention to y'all that it's 50 degrees out here? It is cold outside. This cheese right here is so good and soft. I don't know if y'all follow Courtney Cook on TikTok, but she's the one who put me onto this. It's so good, but I'm not getting that today. This is the area where the hot honey sauce is that I normally get, but they're out. I'm not meant to be in here spending a whole bunch of time, so I need to speed this up because my goal is to try to get back home before 10 o'clock. By 9:30, actually. Get this for some macaroni and cheese. I remember when you could get smoked turkey wings for like $6 to $8. $20 is crazy. So we're gonna go with a cheaper option. I'm just gonna get smoked turkey tails. Look at this. We have a slight obsession with these. These are so good, y'all. So I got my flowers. They had the best selection, so I just had to go with this color. I would like something a little bit more colorful, but girl, I had to go with what I could get. So we're gonna put those together when we get home, but it's 10:22. I don't know what made me think I could just go in there and be out in 30 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Hold this for me.
Yeah, that's dope. They just got a brown spot in the grass. You can slide it up a little bit.
Thank you. So I'll do it for you. Right. This is trying to like this. Comfort can be found in the soft drift of passing clouds, the little moments that make life feel softer, sweeter, and a little lighter. That's the philosophy behind Fresh Cream Silk Cloud Eau de Parfum. It's a soft ambery gourmand with notes of chantilly, jasmine, and vanilla. The perfect blend of sweet and floral, airy like a cozy spring day, and comforting like the peace of nature. Available exclusively at Ulta. Who watched Wet with who?
Hey, girl.
The boy. There's a flyer. How did he go talk like that?
Hey girl. Don't mind me. I have to straighten my hair today. I washed it last night. First of all, I never came back to y'all after I did my flowers yesterday because I told y'all I wanted to cook Sunday. I wanted a soulful plate. Let me just show y'all what I cooked real quick. I just microwaved this. Ooh, it's hot. I just microwaved this because I'm about to eat lunch. It's 12:42 right now. But Lord, let this reach the right audience. I did overcook my pintos a little bit, but they were fresh. I had went to go record the campaign, which y'all seen yesterday. Boiled all the water out of it. But the flavor, baby. Y'all see that? We got some greens, some sweet potatoes, some pinto, some cornbread, and some chicken underneath the cornbread. It's hot. So with the cornbread, baby, she's moist. Okay, don't play. But I normally use regular cornmeal. There's been a few times I use yellow. To me, it turns out good, but I didn't cook it as long because y'all know that yellow cornmeal, she a little bit dry. Anyways, y'all, the food's so good. And then I had the nerve to make some cookies to go along with it. First of all, let me just say this. Y'all probably seen it. When I was in that dress, humbled me because I told my husband, I said, I don't know what it is about our bathroom mirror, but every time I walk in there, I was like, oh, okay. You know, the snacks and the food and the burgers, all the stuff that I just be eating, didn't catch up to me. Like, I'm doing fine until I put that dress on and you can see every look handle known to man. I said, I gotta get to the gym, but I'm gonna eat this food. I'm gonna eat this food, but when I tell y'all, I don't discriminate against a cookie, a pie, a burger, a fry. Anyways, y'all, let me quit talking about myself. I made me a happy coffee station. So this was actually bare since February. So I put all my little icon cups or whatever these are called up here. Got a little watermelon, our lemon, and our rainbow. And then all of my cups that are like different and that I have like 2 of, I put them, they were normally under the cabinet, so I decided to display them. I was like, oh, not my husband, my sister was like, oh, this is for like your iced coffee. Girl, I don't even drink iced coffee like that. I put these out here because they're cute, they're fun, and they make me happy. Then we have our cute little strawberry napkins that we got from HomeGoods. I think I got these like 2 years ago. The pistachio syrup that I bought the other day. And then this is just candy that I got my kids. Is it focused? I don't know if it is or not, but these are the ones that I like, so I took these out of the bag and I set them right there. So I just come up here and grab me a little snacky snack. Y'all see what I'm talking about now? And then some coffee beans. I need to get some more, but I ain't found no place where OCD kicking in. Not too special right here. Yes, this could be in a cute little container, but I said whatever, who cares? My husband won't be using that. Stuck this out here, and then all of my little pink cups and this pink candle. But yeah, it's cute, but I mean, it don't match this. And a part of me was like, why don't you just go find 2 cute bright pictures to put up here just temporarily, you know, that dopamine, serotonin, whatever type of boost I be needing right now. When I look over here, I get that. So I'm like, I should take these down. Anyways, I'm redoing this coffee station anyways, and those pictures are gonna come down anyways. That's the point I'm trying to make. I'm just rambling, y'all. It's cute. Anyways, I'm gonna go eat. Guess what came in the mail today? Or actually, this came last night. It is my mixing bowl for my stand mixer. Tell me why my husband was calling himself shredding some chicken in it, and he was, I don't know, he did something where it was spinning while he opened it, broke my bowl, didn't even get to use the chicken, so we had to order another one. Why does the bowl cost half the price? Almost half the price. That's insane. It don't even do all the work. Anyways, y'all see how that, what you call it, preservatives, snacks that don't nobody need. Is this thing focused on my big head or not? Okay, let's see what this bowl look like. Because baby, the way I almost tried to justify just getting a whole new mixer, because why is the bowl $100? I think it's actually, it was on sale for it, $79.99. So when I made those cookies the other day, I had to hold one of my stainless steel bowls while it was doing the mixing. Very ghetto process, but it worked. See, this is the part I'm confused about. What do I need this for? Oh, it's a cover. Oh, okay. Here she is. This actually looks like a different bowl than what I had. I don't know, I can't find. But it comes with this little lid. So if you need to, okay, it's just a cover. It's not a lid. Or is it a lid? I don't know. I don't think it stays on there. Maybe. It just says cover. It's a cover. So if you need to sit your dough to the side, That's what it allows you to do. So I'm trying to think of where I left off with y'all, because honestly I had stopped vlogging. I tried vlogging one day, my mood just wasn't right. That might have been after the one day I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm super happy. And then, I don't know, it's just really weird how, you know, grief works. And it's just like 1 minute I'm fine and the next minute I'm not. And I was telling my husband, I was like, why can't I just default to like being fine? Like, why are these waves of just not feeling okay? Like last night I didn't even sleep. I was so, like, my mind just racing. Like I'm constantly just thinking about my mama. Like, it's weird. It really is weird. And I just want to share something with y'all that really showcases how quickly life can change. 2 vlogs ago, at the very beginning, I was telling y'all about how I wanted to change the guest bedroom. And I had mentioned that my mom had came here to stay with us. We were her caregivers for about 2 months. I'm gonna start this clip. That leads me into the house projects that I wanna do this week. So one of my goals is to clear out the guest bedroom. If you've been around for a while, you know it's guest bedroom. Then it was the Zen room. It's been a room that my mama was staying in when she came here. I think my mom was here for almost 2 months. I haven't really came and updated y'all on that at all. It was just a very traumatic experience that I don't care to relive or retell. But my mama is happy. She's improved a lot. She even got her little boyfriend. That's besides the point. That room in there, as I was editing that vlog, there was a part in there where I'm hanging out with my friends at the Beltline. While I was out with my friends, I got a call saying that my mom, her vitals just weren't right. She ended up going into the hospital. So while I was editing the vlog, I was like, okay, I want to take out the part at the beginning of this vlog because it's just weird how I'm just saying like my mom is doing fine. She has a boyfriend. And then her health declined within a 2-week period, I think was the time difference. So like later in that vlog, it says going to see my mom here. So at that point, she was in the hospital. She gets released from the hospital or discharged from the hospital. She's seemingly doing well. By the end of that vlog, the week of St. Patrick's Day, the first day of spring, my mom passed away. So in this one time period where I'm trying to record this vlog, which obviously has happened over the course of the month of March, her life changed, our lives changed forever. And I say that to say like, this is just living proof of how you really just have to live every day with purpose and intention and do things that you know will be fulfilling to you, like appreciate your loved ones. But one thing that I've really been trying hard to do is like redirect my thoughts. Like guilt will have you thinking, not guilt, grief will have you making yourself feel guilty about things that didn't exist before that person passed away. And I did that a lot with my dad, and after going through therapy I realized like there's no guilt that you should be holding on to. There's no unresolved conversations that you could have had or should have had with him. Like, you're feeling this way because you're grieving. And so going through that with my dad and now experiencing this now with my mom, is like anytime I start to have these thoughts of like I should have did this more, I should have did that, or this could have been different, or why this and why that, it's like no, like everything happens for a reason. This was all part of God's plan. And the way that things kind of transpired over the last year, it all aligns, it all makes sense. There was my mom coming here allowed us to spend more time with her because we don't live in the same city. It allowed my sisters to come down here and all of us to spend time together with my mom, because I think that was one of the biggest things for her, is all of us being together and spending time with her. And I wish I would have spent more time with her. I wish I would not have been so caught up in my own day-to-day that I didn't make time. And I felt that same way about my dad. Like my dad stayed in Alabama, originally from Georgia, but he had moved down there for a job, and I found myself feeling like, dang, like I should have called more, I should have answered his calls more, I should have, you know, made more trips down there, but I was so consumed with work. And that's one of the reasons why I have such a bad connection with the job that I was telling y'all about that I left, where I was a county manager, because I was there when my dad died, and I have text message threads where like he would be trying to reach out to me about something. I know you're working, I know you're working, and I was traveling a lot and all that kind of stuff. But besides the point, the whole point of me sharing this with y'all is just that one day we will all have to experience this, and I just pray to God that that is, you know, everybody's parents gets to see what 80 looks like, what 90 looks like, hell, 70, because my mom didn't make it to see that. God forbid you ever have to experience any type of grief. And based on the comments, a lot of y'all have experienced this. A lot of y'all are experiencing this more recently, and it sucks. It really does. But it's just to allow yourself grace as you're going through the grieving process and not to guilt yourself into depression or guilt yourself into just being unhappy and unmotivated. I think sometimes that happens unconsciously, but I'm like working through it. It's getting better, but I don't know. It's just crazy how all of it transpired. And now we're in May and I'm just like, dang, like I have this thought of like, I left my mama in the month of March. Like I left my daddy in 2017. It was hard for me that year going into a new year because I'm like, wait, what about my daddy? Like I feel like I'm leaving him behind. And like with my mama, it's like I don't even recall that the month of April came. And it's like, dang, it's already been a month since she passed away. And now we're in May. Like, I don't know. It's crazy. Am I struggling? Yes. But am I pushing through better than I did with my dad? Yes. And my husband has been amazing. I feel like my sisters and I and my nieces and nephew, like, you know, we'll check in on each other. Probably not as much as, like, I could probably check in with my nieces and nephew a lot more. But I'm sure, like, their parents check in with them. But I feel like we're all very much just still in a state of shock. Like, it was not expected at all. Anyways. Y'all gonna make me start crying. In much happier news, I'm gonna take y'all downstairs real quick to show y'all the progress on the basement. We have really been at a standstill. Obviously there's just been a lot going on, and then now we're at a process where, or at a point where, or we've been at a point where like we're doing all the stuff now. We don't have any contractors or anything that are coming in now. We're kind of like just customizing the basement how we want. So it's time, and we've been traveling a lot for like the competitions and stuff. So we made it a point, I think I told you earlier in this vlog, we wanted to get like some house projects done and stuff like that. So we made a lot of progress. We still need to finish painting the game room area, I guess you could say. The office, the gym, and my husband's closet will not be painted that color. We are gonna paint the bathroom that same color, but I wanna do, it's not a lime wash, it's called something else, but it still has that same effect, just so it's not just like so solid color in there. I want just a little bit of flavor, if that makes sense. It's me putting my hands all in this camera with my nails looking like this. Jesus. Y'all gonna have to excuse the house now. It's a work in progress. So we finished in here, and y'all see how much sunlight is coming in. Like the lights are not on in this particular room. The lights aren't on behind me, but there's still a lot of sunlight that comes into this basement. So even with it painted dark, it's still bright. So we'll have to get like some blackout curtains or something in there. But the trim is gonna end up being painted. Y'all see how like the stairwell has the trim painted? That's how everything's gonna be, just very monochromatic. It's gonna look really good. We've painted the doors, still have to do the trim. So the trim will be done last. The ceilings are not going to be painted. These are still Sherwin-Williams First Star, which is the same. No, they're not Sherwin-Williams. Girl, no, I think it's just a white ceiling. But this is Sherwin-Williams First Star. You see how like that's white, and this is in the gray family. So this is what this area looks like. We painted the entire bar. So I think I told y'all that we plan on putting backsplash over here. I don't know if I told y'all that or not. I know I thought it in my head, and I thought I told y'all, but maybe I didn't. But we went ahead and decided to paint it just so that it would be complete up until the point that we find backsplash. And if we don't find any, then obviously it's still like a functional area and it's not like we're waiting. I also wanted to be able to see what the color looked like up against the cabinets. I feel like it makes the cabinets pop a little bit more than it did with this being painted the lighter color. I feel like it just looks good. It just goes really well. It gives the masculine vibes that we're going for. We did decide to go ahead and paint the wine cellar area. Originally, I wanted it to stay white because I thought it would pop more, but it looks really good with like the black doors and the black bars and stuff in there. So the bar rack things I got, not the bar, the wine racks I got those from Wayfair, so I'll link them for you. And the door we got from a company in Marietta or Smyrna. I'm not 100% certain, but I think it looks really good. So far, the countertops and stuff pop as well, so we'll see. We still have to obviously get furniture, but that won't start until we finish painting. So this is the last area that we need to end up painting. So it's not a lot. So once we paint this, then we'll go back and do the trim, and we'll find some time to go and do pick out samples for like the backsplash. So in here in the bathroom, y'all know we painted the shelf, was originally like a natural wood color, but then we painted it. This is Sherwin-Williams jogging path. That is the color of what the doors used to be. I don't know if y'all remember. Have I told y'all that? I don't remember, but we changed all the doors from jogging path. It was a really nice color, but it just clashed. It was like too many color palettes going on down here. And then you have to think about the fact that you were gonna get furniture, which is very limiting. So now it's painted this color, which we like, but we're gonna keep the shelf the exact same color. I hope that this thing is focusing. It's not a whole bunch of like blurriness. Look at there. So anyways, because this door is going to be the solid color, I wanted to do something different over here. Still use this color, but we're going to blend it with something else, something lighter, to give the effect of like a lime wash. So we'll do that over the entire bathroom. So up there, and then like over here in this area. as well. So I think it's gonna look really cute. So like imagine if this was like it's gonna look cute. It's gonna be a real nice vibe. Hello, I just pulled up to the store. This lady's looking at me like, are you recording me? I'm not, ma'am, it's facing me. I'm about to go in here and see if I can find some pillows and sheets for our bed. I woke up today and had this spurt of energy to clean up. I told y'all, it was either the last vlog or earlier in this vlog that I had no energy or motivation to clean, organize anything. But today I was like, what has happened to my house? Especially my bedroom. I took all the sheets, I'll put them in the washing machine. But I really want like a striped sheet, so I'm gonna see if I can find something. Also, I need to get some acetone. I feel like I have some at home, but considering I have a preteen and a teenager, I can't bet on having any of my supplies that I need at home. So I'm gonna go and get some of that so I can soak this off. I shaved off the top now, and this is what I'm walking around looking like. I'll be shamed, but it is what it is. Battery's gonna die on y'all. Y'all, the weather sucks. So I just went ahead and put my hair in a ponytail today because I'd rather it be in a ponytail and stay a little bit straight than be out and be a bushy mess. Dead though. Let me show y'all the sheets I got. The sheets I got. Jesus. So I took them out the pack. What is wrong with my nose? I took them out the pack because I was trying to figure out if this is what I actually wanted. Hey, y'all see that? I'm gonna try not to show y'all my regular nails. It is a black and cream color. Now I wanted me a striped sheet to go in the bed. You know, just a little bit of pattern to add, a little razzle dazzle to the room or whatever. But I didn't find any that was the color that I wanted. They had like this organic percal and it was like in a tan color, but it wasn't really giving what I needed to give for $75. These were $40. This is a temporary sheet. See if I like it with a printed sheet on there, and if I do, I'm just gonna order it off of Bricklinen because their sheets are so freaking comfortable, and this is not sponsored at all. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try these hoes out. I'm just gonna excuse my language. I'm gonna try these out. But yeah, I gotta make me some coffee. It ain't even about to be decaf, but it's something about me not having coffee or tea this morning, and it's almost 1 o'clock. That makes me feel like, why am I moving about the cabin? Okay. Like, no. This is my happy mug for the day, and it's not really giving me what I needed to give because I don't know. It's not colorful enough. I really want me an orange mug. Good morning. I had all the intention in the world of coming to talk to y'all yesterday, but today got away from me. Okay, head looks... I had curled my hair real cute, put me on a cute little outfit, which I do plan on putting back on today. I sure do. I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna talk to my friends before I, you know, get my day started. Because once my day gets going, y'all, it'd be real hard for me to come and check in. But yesterday, we just had a lot going on, like with the kids. They've been doing like a lot of private classes and clinics and stuff in preparation for the upcoming season. The tryouts for this season are next Friday. You look so cute. Yeah, Tyler put on every article of clothing that they have. Look at her outfit. And then she got the edge brush in her hair. But look at her outfit. Where your shoes at? I thought you had some shoes. This is actually Kenzie's purse that we got her when we went to Mexico one time. And she always wears a dress, but she'll put a skirt on up under it. Child. Anyways, long story short, I was at that gym for 5 hours yesterday. I just finished editing the vlog up until this point, so I'm getting ready to close it out. It's, you know, it's something. I'm trying to get back in the groove of, I've been vlogging, but it's me finding the time to actually go and edit the footage. Anyway, look at my nails. These are my natural nails. Is it focusing? Ain't they so cute? And they're good and durable too. But these right here, I filed them down too much. Like, you can literally see how raw my nail beds are. We have to figure this out. I didn't even tell y'all. Basically, I ain't got no nail tech no more, y'all. They tried it. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about them because I really do still like that nail place. And I'm not saying that I won't go back, but I ain't gonna go back for a little bit. Y'all know I already been complaining about the prices, everything else. I was like, I'm finding a nail tech, I'm finding a nail tech. And they forced my hand. That's pretty much what I'm saying. And I was like, okay, well, number one, you already be traveling far. You already be overpaying for your nails. And then you be giving hella tip, like, no. So I soaked them off myself. I painted them clear because my nail beds are so What are you focused on? But I painted them clear because you could actually see the roughness under the color. So this is what we're gonna be looking like for a little minute, y'all. I'm fine with it because it don't really look a mess. But anyways, we're supposed to be going to my sister's house today to go visit my mom's gravesite. I don't know if I told y'all. I think I did, yeah. We got her cremated, but we did also bury her ashes because my mom always said she wanted to be buried with her family, which is her mom and her sisters and her everybody. They all gone, I told y'all that. But yes, we're gonna go do that today. Then tomorrow on Mother's Day, I'm going to relax. When I tell y'all I don't want to be near my phone, I don't want to be anywhere near electronics. I'm gonna read my book that I told y'all I was gonna read. Have not even creased a page, okay? So that's what I'm planning on doing tomorrow. So if you're a mom, I hope you have the most amazing Mother's Day, that it's relaxing, or whatever it is that you want to be. If you want to be out or whatever you want to do, I hope you're able to do that. If you're grieving during this time, our prayers are with you. I pray that you just remember the good times with your mom and just make the most out of this weekend as much as you can, baby. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to bask in your feelings, bask in them. Okay, this moment is about you. So happy Mother's Day to y'all, and thank y'all so much for y'all's continued support, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.